Before we get started, I want to welcome our guests or people that you might not have met. In the second row, we have a new host producer of Through the Eyes of Women, Kathy Zarabian. Raise your hand.
You have to model. Kathy, stand up, turn around, turn all the way around. There
My
you go.
best radio face.
Yes, there you go.
She's done this before.
And for those of you who weren't at the party and or at the pledge drive and saw our little energetic Amy Jester, who does promos for Through the Eyes of Women and some other editing occasionally.
Yay, Amy.
Yay. And Geraldine, who is not exactly new. She's been with us for a while, but she's
I've been dead weight for most of that.
Oh, you're right.
Did you get that?
And then I forgot.
It'll be on YouTube tomorrow.
I'm going to turn this over now to Patrick so he can introduce our new development director.
Oh, cool.
So that's the other guy we don't know. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder who that could be.
By process of elimination. No, I'm very, very thrilled. First of all, we have a couple people from the search committee, which Beth chaired and Bonnie. Bonnie was here, wasn't she? Oh, there you go. And David Young and also Sandy from Advancement. I thought they did a great job on the search committee, and their unanimous recommendation was a fellow by the name of David Reed, who has accepted the position. So welcome, David.
Is that what the Sears models did?
There you go.
I have a feeling Dave's going to fit in. You have to come down here, though. The officials welcoming spanking.
That's probably common.
Is that a flip video?
What? They have the same one. That's why I asked them if they would want.
I've been spanked plenty.
What do you think?
No. But we have a little welcome present for Dave for joining. He's got
Underwriter, right?
That's right.
Thank you all very much.
That's right.
Thank you.
We're very thrilled to have Dave here. And
Am I skulking off? Or am I
you
talking?
Would you like to talk?
would you like no? You can talk to him afterwards. But.
Yep.
You
Talk
work in radio and
sometime.
you don't like to talk?
I used to work in radio, and now I work in radio again, and I like to talk a lot.
Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
Please.
Please, give them an intro.
Or we're gonna make stuff up.
So,
So I'm going to make you come back down here so Richard can hear you.
And could we fix that bottle of wine so it doesn't
Fall?
accidentally fall over?
That's
Yes.
Halima.
Good eye.
good eye.
You got it.
Don't worry.
There you go.
Finally got rid of the case
You
there.
got the case.
Stop it. All right.
You want pictures? My head's on.
All right, so hi, I'm Dave.
Hi,
So
Dave.
I do this one event. I'm an event guy for Fortuna now, and advertising and fundraising guy for their business community. Not for the city, actually. I don't work for the city. I work for a nonprofit, and I will for another couple weeks until I come here. And the event I love the most is this event we do for kids every Christmas, where we give thousands of tickets away. And my biggest joy is you get 300 kids in front of you, and you say, "Hi, my name is Dave," and everybody just sits there. "Hi, my name is Dave," and they go, "Hi, Dave." So this kind of reminds me of that, except
Should we hide, Dave?
So before Katie and I even knew each other, I was a fresh-faced little College of the Redwood student, and somebody at Kika Kins, or no, whatever it was then, KFLI, said, we need a new news reporter, and I was a journalism student, and I dropped out of school and become a journalist. And worked in radio at first as a news reporter, and then found out that I wasn't the most accurate person when I was 21 years old, as did the management, and transitioned, let's say, to commercial radio and being an announcer and a DJ and what have you, and for a lot of years, and really loved it a lot. But as you all know, there's not a lot of money in radio, especially in Humboldt County, and especially commercial radio in Humboldt County. So started getting into design and sales, selling things, selling advertising.
Standard.
Worked for the Time Standard in Arcata for 5 years, and that's where I met Kay, because she was working at the competition at the time, but it wasn't really very competitive.
We got along
atmosphere.
really well.
I think we got along swimmingly. And started volunteering for their Main Street, for ADVC, which is still around, Arcata Main Street, and fell in love with small businesses a lot more than you would think, selling them stuff that they don't necessarily want. But fell in love with them so much working with Main Street that I started looking for a job in economic development. There's only 3 of them at the time in Humboldt County, so I had to keep trying and trying and trying. And eventually the Businesses of Fortuna had an opening, and they hired me, and I've been their coordinator ever since. And it's a small nonprofit. It's a lot smaller money-wise than KHSU is. We run events, we do public relations, we do advertising. I say we, I'm only we for another 2 weeks. And they're mad as hell I'm leaving, but it's okay. They're also really happy for me. So.
Why did you want to come here?
Because I've loved radio all my life. I love KHSU.
So you listen and stuff like that?
Pardon?
You listen?
He's a member.
I'm a member, although we did find out a very interesting thing after my presentation. But,
Your membership lapsed.
Yes, my sustaining membership, which is not supposed to lapse.
Oh.
So there was a problem in the software switch.
See,
Imagine. So I think we fixed it. I think Monica fixed it.
Yeah, I think Monica fixed it.
I don't know. I love radio. I love KHSU. I'm kind of I think I fit like a certain listener profile. I'm like really heavy weekend listener, and a morning and evening listener. And then I noticed that my listening kind of creeps. So I haven't hit classical yet, sorry. But I'm creeping into the jazz shows, and what happens. So, and I like shaking trees. I like selling stuff. I've been doing it most of my life, and I have to do it for something I believe in. And I used to do it for stuff I didn't necessarily believe in back when I was selling advertising, and it's nice to do it for stuff that I do. Great.
So wait. He's married too to Corey.
Oh, he's married too. I'm married to Corey Reed,
Yeah.
my partner for 20 years in a month.
That's pretty impressive for a 29-year-old.
You know it is. We actually, 32, we're 12 when we got together. Child bride. No, we live in Eureka. We live on the west side of Eureka. I only say that because I'm running a rental car now because of the break-in that we had 2 days ago.
We're gonna have to talk.
Why?
We have to talk about the west side.
Yeah, the west side.
I live on the west side, I love it. Me too.
I did too.
Yeah.
Spring Street in the house. I don't have a date side for it, but and she just took a new job in Arcata too. So we both moved back to Arcata after a lot of years of not being here. She's working on Small Boulevard for one of those funky jewelry manufacturers that we like so much.